Welcome, I'm Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. There are times that even though you and your ex are in physical separation, you're still energetically connected to one another. And that energetic connection doesn't just go away. It's by becoming consciously aware that it still exists, you're able to see it, understand it, and then release it and move out of this energy connection. Now, what are the signs that you're still energetically connected to your ex? It has a lot to do with you picking up on their energy and messages coming forward to you, information, let's say, about the here and now of what it is they are experiencing. It won't just be memories of what you lived together, nostalgia or missing them. No, it will go way beyond this because it will be new information. You'll know what it is they're thinking. You'll know what it is they're feeling. And this will come to you at random times. You'll be doing something and all of a sudden a flow of information will come forward and you will suddenly know. And you'll be sure. This doesn't have to do with how long the two of you were together. You could have been together for days, for weeks, for months, or even years. And the connection can be very strong if it was days or if it was years. It doesn't matter. It's not something that grows with time. It has to do with the depth of connection that is built. And that connection can be formed in an instant. It has to do with how many parts of you were attracted to this person and how much of them was simultaneously attracted to you. These energetic connections aren't formed on just one level, that it exists on this level and that's it. No, it can be on many different dimensions, many different aspects of you, many parts of your mind, your heart, your being. The stronger the energetic connection, the more information will be coming forward to you and from you to them. And the clearer this information will be. It won't be just you picking up on their energy. This flows both ways. When you and your ex formed this connection, you picked up on each other's energy, and that is persisting even now. Now, that doesn't mean that you pick up on each other's energy in exactly the same way. It has to do with how empathic you are, how in tune you are to the other person's energy, and also what it was that you were used to picking up about them when you were together. The parts that perhaps you felt that you wanted more information about, that you wanted to know and see and feel. And those are what you will continue to be feeling and knowing even now in the present. It's not energy coming to you from the past. It's energy coming to you from the here and now from this person. The energy that's coming forward to you from them can come in two different ways. It could be conscious because they're consciously thinking about you, or completely subconscious where you're just picking up on their energy even though they're not thinking of you at the time. Now, when it is they're thinking about you and perhaps they're thinking of things they would like to say, or they miss you, or things that they wish they had said, then that conversation that they're having in their head with you, you'll pick up on. You may hear specific words, or you may just pick up on the energy and the feeling that they're experiencing. It's not always very clear, and it's very easy for you to confuse this as being your own, because it's not that you hear it from around you and you hear their voice speaking to you, or you know that, he's feeling this. It will come up as your own energy from within you. So it's very easy for you to think that this is how I am feeling. And the way for you to know that, hey, this isn't mine, will be if it suddenly came out of the blue. Perhaps this will happen again and again, and you'll think that it's your own. And it will happen at a time where the sudden shift was so big and it didn't come through a thought that you had. You didn't think of them and suddenly start feeling this way. You were completely focused on something else, on someone else. And then you'll say, hey, what happened? And this is where you'll be able to say, it's not my own. It's coming from my ex. Now, another thing that happens is when it's subconscious. They're not thinking of you, but you're picking up on their energy because their energy still resides in your energetic field. And because that connection still exists, and the bond that was formed when the two of you were together persists on the energy level, it means that whatever it is they're experiencing, even if it has nothing to do with you, you'll be picking up on. And that means if they're having a bad day or they're having difficulties in their life, you will be affected by that energy. It will affect you perhaps emotionally or even physically. I know of people, I have clients who actually became physically sick, seriously ill, because that energetic connection was still flowing. And it's not that the other person wished to harm them and wished for their negative energy that they were experiencing at the time to come forward to them. It just happened because the connection was there. Someone who's truly in tune with energy can have a hold of their energy and make sure that it doesn't affect others around them, and that they learn how to deal with negative energy from within them and release it. But most of the time, when you're in a bad mood, this can affect the other people just because it flows forward. And it's not that they wish for this to happen to you. It's just happening. So you being consciously aware that, hey, the energetic connection still exists, gives you the opportunity to say, hey, I need to sit and deal with this, and I need to release this energy. I need to see what the connection is and understand it and let it go. If you'd like me to create a video on how to let go of this energy, let me know in the comment. This connection doesn't have to do with, oh, I'm with someone else or he's with someone else, we've moved on in our life, or we haven't spoken for such a long time, so that's it, the energetic connection doesn't exist. No, it has nothing to do with logic. You can't talk yourself out of it. It's not that you can have conversations with other people and resolve this and make it go away. No, it has to do with you understanding that it's there, understanding why it's there, seeing it for what it is, and then releasing it. If you're getting value out of this video, please remember to like. You will also notice a series of synchronicities happening, and perhaps they will be very, very regular. You will hear their name, you will see repeating numbers, you'll see things that remind you of your ex, and you'll see it to such a degree where you say, hey, what's going on? It's like you're being bombarded by their presence around you, even though they're not physically there. And this happens when the energy is there. It manifests in your reality on many different levels so that you can become consciously aware that this connection still exists. Sometimes this energetic connection persists because the cycle of the two of you hasn't closed together. Something has been left unresolved. And when you're able to look at it and understand it, then you can resolve it from within you and you can move forward. If something needs to be said, it can be said. If something needs to be done, it can be done. And this will give you a sense of moving forward into something new. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thank you so much for being here.